What's up, you badasses? How you doing out there in TV land? Hold on a second. It's my pleasure to come to you one more again, twice on this beautiful Saturday. Do you know why? Just because? That's it. Just because. Because fuck it. Because why not? I'd like to extend my thanks to Undead Chronic for pushing his stream back. I didn't realize that we were scheduled at the same time, and my man offered to push it back, and that's pretty big shit right there. I enjoy that, and I'll try my best to make an appearance on that stream. No promises, no guarantees. Got some shit to do, but you know, it is what it is. So today we're going to talk about the quarter tonner that gets served. Oh, Hammer, all you can do is talk about bitches. Well, no, what we do is we talk about the disease. We talk about the infection. We talk about what is destroying culture and society. And don't get me wrong, men are right up there with them. But there was an origin point, a starting point, a patient zero, if you will. And that started with the enabling, the 19th Amendment, the right to vote. Come on out here and stand on equal ground, because we know that you motherfuckers won't use it to your advantage. We know that somehow or another you're not going to say, well, this is for all them years of whatever, and try to get you on the get back. Oh, yeah, we know that. James Von Maxwell in the house, dirty ginger hamster. Good to see you, sir. Thank you, one and all, to everybody in the chat. And a special big thanks to all of the wrenches. Thank you very much for doing what you do. You gentlemen keep this place clean. You keep it respectable and decent. And I appreciate the hell out of you for it. So we're going to save the quarter tonner for last. Let's get to the encore, the entree, if you will. Oh, poor words.
All right, before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and like the video.
Last time I was single, I was 24 and the dating pool was everyone.
Does she look like she's 24? No, she looks like she's about 38, maybe pushing 40, with them Botox lips, that Botox face, that fat overdone wine glass. Oh yeah, when you're young, when you're 17, 18, 19, the world is your oyster, as long as you don't look like a globe. The world is your oyster. You could be a mediocre bitch, a tree trunk of a motherfucker, and you still got people coming to offer it to you. Take it all, bitch. Take it all. You start pushing on into them 30s. Oh, man, it's a different story then. Then the power dynamic starts to swing, and it doesn't swing a little bit. It swings radically.
And now it's like a shallow puddle of age-appropriate men who are old and gross, and I don't want to do that.
Guess what you are, darling? Old and gross. And you drink too much. A lot too much. Even if it's just a stage. Even if this is just a put on. The idea is that you drink yourself into a coma to get away from reality. Trust me. If the shoe fits, wear it. Now we're going to listen to this fella's commentary. I borrowed his video, so we're going to listen to him talk, and we're going to watch this one all the way through. It don't take that long.
She's coping because these older guys don't want to date her or take her seriously, because the more successful a man becomes, he's going to date younger, more attractive women.
Now, why? Why though? Is that a vain thing? Is it vanity? Is it a pervert? Or is it because she can supply what a woman is supposed to supply? Kids, roots, footing. You see, when they start talking to you about, oh, he's having a midlife crisis. No, he's not. It took him that long to get his shit together in a lot of cases. And in the cases that are left over, he started to understand who he was and what he was worth. That's what bitter old bitches say, to try to discourage and sabotage the young ones that are coming up, the ones that can actually do the job.
Whereas with women, it's very rare for them to date younger men, and even if they do, we're not going to take them seriously. We're just going to keep them for recreation use only.
Here's the thing, though. Fat or not.
Oh, what the fuck?
Not. I demand respect from these men. And if they won't give it to me because I'm fat, then I'm gonna hurt your fucking feelings.
You hurt my rib cage if you fall over, bitch. You see the level of delusion in these motherfuckers? If you don't accept me and my 400 pounds of belly baggage, you're the bad one. You're the bad person. I demand respect. Well, you get basic human respect, darling. The second that you come at me talking about hold my door, pay my food bill, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Bitch, weight does not determine worth.
Oh my God, did she miss that fucking day at school? I think she did. Weight does not determine how you feel about you. I'm a big motherfucker. I'm huge, right? I'm huge. And I don't feel none the less about it. I love me. Does everybody else love me? Probably not. And the strange, weird bitch that would be attracted to me, guess what? You're getting the side eye for at least 6 months.
A woman's weight absolutely determines her value because the last time I checked, when a woman is older and fatter, she can't get the same kind of guy she could get when she was younger and thinner.
I gotta say something else on this subject too. You think that she would date a man that looked like her? You know, that was the exact same weight as her or heavier, because men are typically heavier than women. Even when women are fucking tremendous, even when they're huge, men are still typically heavier than them, right? Do you think that she would go for that guy? Think she'd go for that guy if he was 5'6"? I don't think that she would. Not unless he had a pile of cash. That's why I don't understand people out there that waste their time talking about go to the gym. Go gym, Max, you bitch. Get out there and get your biceps on. Look, if that's your thing, then go do it for you, for yourself. All right? If there's a natural fringe benefit that comes with it, such as being able to fuck hoes, okay, go get your thing on.
You see, women know in the back of their heads that their looks matter before anything else. However, they're gonna cope and lie to each other to make themselves feel better for their bad decisions.
Okay, ladies, I know you want that one special guy to text you, and you're wondering, when is he ever going to text me?
What is going on with this bitch's eyeballs? What's going on with them bags under them? Man, she's been up doing some thinking. Something's going on.
If he's going to text me back. He will text you back if you do some manifestation.
Some manifestation. You know what she's talking about, right? She's talking about trying to wish and will something into existence, to speak it into being. She's talking about witchcraft. That's what she's talking about. It's a real thing, man. It's real. It's real. There's people. I used to know a girl way back when, about 20 years ago. Her name was Tabitha. She was married to a friend of a friend, and she was into this witchcraft shit. I mean, really into this witchcraft shit. None of it ever came true, but it's like, hey, I mean, whatever, you know?
I promise you this will work. So what you need to do first is think positive, and I need you to have the clearest mind ever. Like, have your mind so clear. And now go into like a little area where it's going to be peace and quiet.
Right on. Who wants to date this? Look, let's say that you ask this girl out, right? And she comes at you 3 or 4 days down the road. Says, I wished and willed you into my life. I practiced the witchcrafts with the little stones. Oh, man, it worked. Are you in the wind the second that you hear that? If you're not, there's something wrong with you as well as her. The folks that are coming at you like this, you got to cut them loose, man. Cut them loose. Let them go find reality. Give them a few years and then see what's popping down the road, because fuck this. Fuck this. Y'all wanted this. You wanted this. Justin Dog says, bet she sucks good. Yeah, she's got a purty mouth. She got a purty mouth. Better watch out for them dick skinners behind it.
You could just lay down, and when you lay down, let's do some breaths, like breathing in and out for a few seconds. So breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out, and do this until you're like really, really calm.
Radicalized online, practicing witchcraft in apartment 304.
The only way that this is going to work is if you think positive. So now what I need you to think is about that person and him scrolling to your name and texting you with that message that you want him to text you. Now let that thought go and watch it happen.
She wasn't wrong. Let that thought go and see what happens. Chances are your life will improve dramatically in 10 or 15 minutes.
These bitches are so fucking delusional. Like, can you imagine telling your homie, hey bro, I know it's been 6 months since she's ever contacted you, but guess what? If you do these breathing lessons, I guarantee you she's gonna text you. And the scary part is, a lot of women are co-signing this and believing her, because this just goes to show you that women cannot take L's. They will go above and beyond, come up with so many damn reasons.
Here, bitch, this is for you. Well, what is it, Mr. Hammer? Go ahead, open it. Well, it's just a bunch of angles. Nah, Holmes, that's a big bag of L's. They're all yours. Peace.
As to why this guy doesn't want to deal with them, when in reality, it's point blank and simple. This guy doesn't want you. Accept it.
Hey guys, got a question. So,
Look at that mouth. Oh, man. Oh,
us girls get single and guys flood the inbox with, can we hang out? Can we Netflix and chill?
That's a certain kind of guy. And there's two species in that certain kind of guy. It's a certain kind of guy that knows he's going to hit, and then there's a certain kind of guy that's preying on you and knows he ain't going to hit, hoping that you can give him some sympathy, sucky.
Can I come over? Do you want to come over? What happened to the good guys? What happened to the godly men? What happened to the men that would pick up girls to go?
Bitches killed God. Bitches kill their kids, and bitches killed that man. Did that answer the question?
Go on dates, pick them up from their house, take them out, drop them back off, tell them what a good time they had, and call them back the next day.
That guy doesn't happen to exist anymore. Do you know why he doesn't exist anymore? Because he's looked upon as being trite. Because he's looked upon as being a fuddy-duddy, a Mr. Goodbar. That's what this guy is looked at as. And guys didn't make the dating culture. You did. You wanted to be free, right? That's what you wanted. You wanted to be able to throw your pussy at anything and everything, everywhere. Fast forward to 2010, 2012, and you were able to do that. You can do anything that you want to do, except consequences of your actions. No accountability, no responsibility, no agency. We don't acknowledge our role in this. It's just the guy's problem.
Like, that doesn't exist anymore. Like, what is happening with our culture? I just don't understand.
How can you be such an oblivious bitch and ask that question? How can any person ask that question? I don't know. Maybe I've been on this red pill thing a little bit too long. Maybe I don't have enough sympathy for the folks that haven't been exposed to it. Maybe I should just back up a little bit. Look at this from the outside. Nah, I'm good.
Where are all the good guys? Like,
You killed them. All the good guys are gone. They don't exist no more. 80% single mother households. You raised the good guys and made them good girls.
where are y'all?
These guys are stuck in the friend zone because women do not reward good behavior from men. So guys that are nice to them, guys that are simps, guys that tend to put the woman on a pedestal, that is what the good man equates to in today's society, putting other people before himself, which is not a strong trait, it is a weak trait to have. Whereas men tend to punish bad behavior from women. So women that are combative, assertive, and dominant will never be able to get a high value man because he values women that are submissive and feminine. So it's funny how women will say, where are all the good men? When in reality, reality, you wasted your youth with guys that didn't care about you, and now you reach, 30 plus, and you're starting to look at the suckers and the guys that were nice to you, and you're like, yo, why don't you provide anything for me?
If a man loves you, he will literally move mountains.
No, he won't, and he shouldn't have to. If that man loves you with all that cake up and fake up that you've got on, it's because he loves the image that you have presented. That ain't you. Those eyelashes ain't yours. Them eyebrows, they ain't that sculpted. That hair, that ain't your hair. Them lips, too much Botox. Them titties, bought and paid for. That ain't you. You ain't doing nothing. Don't bring nothing to the table. Man ain't gonna move mountains for bitches anymore. Now, I could see the case to be made for those of you that are involved in relationships. You think that you know her. You've got kids. You've got assets. Okay. Somebody pops into your house and tries to steal your shit or harm yours, and you get down on them. Okay. I clearly see the case to be made for that. But I ain't going out of my way for this thought culture. They wanted the thought culture. You got the thought culture. You just didn't think about what it was going to bring to your front door, which coincidentally is nothing. Not a fucking thing. Nothing.
To be with you. He will do whatever it takes to pursue you.
A sucker will do whatever it takes to sniff some pussy or to hold a titty. Somebody that has convinced themselves that the world at large relies on this. The sun won't come up in the morning if I don't get that titty in my mouth. Oh, man.
No man with self-respect is going to move mountains for a woman. The only guys that are going to do this are the exact guys that women are repulsed by. The beta males and the simps. Masculine men don't qualify to women. Women qualify to them.
Let's take this one at a time. She says cheaters and liars. Those are men in 2021, 2022, current year, whatever bullshit that comes out of these hoes' mouths. Why are they cheaters? Why did they cheat? Something's clearly not right. Maybe they want your company, but they don't want your company full time, and you put pressure on them to be there full time. Maybe you tell them something that they don't want to hear, so they lie to you. It doesn't excuse lying. They shouldn't do it. But this is the culture that you have fostered. It's yours, 100%. And men go along with what women want so that they can get laid. That's just what it is. Liars. Well, they lie for the same fucking reasons. They're narcissists. Why? Who were most of these men raised by? You. Women. It's easy to call them that when you instill it in them.
You see, all that she's trying to do is shame men that she can't control. Because women are very used to being able to control men into this society and have them wrapped around their finger, so that when they meet a man with self-respect, when they meet a man that isn't going to tolerate the disrespect, when they meet a man that has boundaries, they do not know how to react. Women are so used to men qualifying to them that they're rarely put in a position where they have to qualify to a man. So you can keep waiting, but you're not getting any younger. Alright, before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and
It's pretty good stuff, right? Pretty honest stuff, if you're being honest with yourself. Unless you're one of the 3 or 4 people out here that call themselves a MGTOW or a red pillar, and they're like, why are you always concentrating on hoes? Why can't you just go your own way? Because this is what I want to do. This is how I want to take care of business. This is how I want to bring it to the brothers out here and the occasional interested sister. Because I know that they're out there. I know that they watch the channels. The female viewership for channels like this has increased steadily for the last 4, 5, 6 years. Steadily. They didn't want to hear it to begin with. They didn't want to see it. They wanted to just tuck it away and act like it wasn't happening. Now, all of a sudden, there's thousands of them in videos, chats, lives, just like this. And they're wondering, what in the fuck? How did this happen? A lot of them don't know. And it's up to us. We're here, right? We're talking to them, not directly, but you can still take the cues. Now let's get to the feature presentation. Presented by one Darius M. Used to be MGTOW, but somehow that wasn't clean. So the MGTOW part is gone. And Darius's channel exploded. Good man. The more you know.
And I have never felt more confident ever wearing crop tops.
I think that that's a lie. But at the same time, I also think that if you accept who and what you are, then people can't come in from the outside and tell you something different. Now, this tremendosaur right here, if she is confident and comfortable and she loves what she's got, more power to her. Congratulations. That's a good thing, man. But you are also ignoring reality. You're ignoring the fact that you're at the bottom of the sexual marketplace. You're a bottom feeder. And most people are, because most people, let's be real, let's be honest about this, are narcissistic. Most people have that in them. Most people are, if it's not X, Y, and Z, I can't fuck with it. You could be a Nobel laureate. You could be an astrophysicist, a rocket scientist. You could be a tremendous human being. But if you don't look a certain way, well, sorry, no pussy for you.
I have never worn this many crop tops in my life. This is such a new thing for me.
And you know she's full of shit, the way she keeps tugging at it. That's a thing with fat people, is that they keep tugging at their clothes because their clothes stick to their fat rolls. So you know she's full of shit. So she's sitting there lying to you, lying right to your face, lying to herself, expecting you to buy it.
And when you look at me, one of two reactions happens, okay? Like you either look at me and you go, holy fuck, they're so hot. Because I am. Look at me. I look incredible. Or you look at me and you go, wow, that's disgusting.
While she's sitting there the whole time, every movement generates tremendous effort. You hear all that? The fucking wheezing and the gasping for air. Could you be any more delusional? Any more of a liar and a fucking tart? Could you be? Probably. They're all over the goddamn place. It's not like this is a one and done kind of thing. It's not an isolated incident.
And if that's what you think, I hope you really sit with that and just reflect.
On what, bitch? Reflect on what? Do I have to look inside your big belly skin and reflect on something? What'd you have for dinner? How many turkeys died to satisfy your ass? No!
On how fucked up your brain is. That you can look at this. All of this and think it's disgusting. Stare at it as much as you like. It is not going anywhere.
It's just educational purposes for y'all that I put you through this. I just want you to understand. No, I'm a little, masochistic and sadistic as well. And I like to stick it to y'all every once in a while. So if I'm going to suffer, so are you.
For another 2 years, and that's what it is. Because the person that is for me is going to take me right now at being a little over 300 pounds.
Oh!
Because then in the future, when I look at you, I can say you deserve me now at my best.
I want you to look right into the face of absolute delusion, insanity. You deserved me, baby. And you know what's going to happen? Let's just say that this crazy motherfucker gets it together, shucks off 180 pounds and gets it down to about $120, right? Closes that gap in them teeth, somehow gets some hair to grow on that movie screen theater of a forehead, she will leave you. She will move on to greener pastures because you were fucking dumb enough to take that deal on. This motherfucker looks like a burnt up cheeseburger. And she's talking about, what the fuck? How could you not like this? Are you kidding me?
Because this isn't my best. My best is yet to come.
Oh, I see. I see. So I got to sit with you through your worst, through the heart attack phase, through the angina, through the swole ankles. I got to sit with you through all of this so that I can get to the promised land. Oh, man. God damn, I hope it's worth it. Do you have 2 pussies? Because maybe it would be worth it then.
But you should earn and deserve me at my best. And that's the problem. A lot of people don't want to put the work into people that don't look like they're worth it.
The cognitive dissonance that exists in these human being skull pieces is astonishing. There's no other way to say it except to say that it's insanity. It's the normalization of insanity. These people have been told that their insanity is normal and therefore they should just go on ahead and do that. That's what they've been told. Now we're getting to the show. Now you get to see, and this is going to give you some rib shivers. You ever get them rib shakes when you're really cold? Them motherfuckers clatter around like a xylophone. You're about to have that happen to you. You're about to see stupid men putting themselves up for auction against a tremendosaur, a tyrannosaurus slut.
Yes. I smash.
I'm not in the video.
Bitch, you know I smash you. I don't really fuck with you.
Can you believe that this walking smorgasbord is running around talking about who she's going to take and who she's going to get it from? Can you fucking believe that shit? And you don't think that these people aren't crazy? That they're not insane? But I also want to point out, look at the fellas that are lined up, looking at this motherfucker, an industrial-sized waste bag, fucking meat with eyes. And she's got this hideous motherfucker has a line of people waiting to be judged.
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna have to pass, babe.
I'll still eat it though.
I know you'll eat it.
Okay.
I'll still eat it though. Can you imagine how many dicks have been in that thing? That disgusting motherfucking hole, that swill hole, that cesspit. God almighty. I still eat it. Want to know why men are in the fucking toilet? Well, you're looking at it.
I know you'll eat it. Okay. You'll eat a steak.
You so cute. I'll milk you.
No, not the milk. That's crazy.
Let me see. Let me see what you got on boxes. Oh, Ethicas. Okay, I'll smash. I'll make you eat my
Do I need to say anything else? I don't need to say nothing. You already know this. Hammer, why do you always go back to the... Because this is where the sickness is. This is where the dysfunctionality is. You can point your finger at hoes all day long, and yes, they have their fair share to be accountable for. But it's these motherfucking fellas, these dudes that just stand up and wait to be picked by ditch pigs. The most disgusting motherfuckers in the world. And they've got a sausage farm sitting out there waiting to dick them down. No standards, no accountability whatsoever. And this isn't a one and done kind of thing. It's what it is out there, gentlemen. Is what it is. When you see these bitches that look like this motherfucker here, this bitch is a walking, talking dumpster. And she's got confidence? There's no fucking way that motherfucker should have confidence. That bitch should be ashamed to show her face when the daylight's out.
How tall you is?
6'6".
Smash. You so fine. You got a girlfriend?
You think every girl like you?
I never. What's your girlfriend? I smash.
Right in front of his girlfriend. Right in front of his girlfriend. They'll cut each other's throats as fast as they'll cut yours.
Few moments later.
I'm gonna smash.
See, that's the dude that she was just talking to, right? Now, the roles are reversed. Now he's got the mic. Let's see what's up.
You gonna spend some money?
Oh, man. He can't take Big Brenda out. She gonna buy her own Burger King. She ain't willing to spend no cash, so he ain't gonna hit it. Well, at least he has a little something going for him.
Can't do it.
You gonna spend some money? Can't do it.
Yeah, I'm smashing.
I almost told you something.
I'm gonna be respectful because I almost told you something, partner. No, you don't have nothing to say. You ran into one guy out of 20 that has some standards.
He got.
What kind of self-respecting woman, self-respecting man would put themselves on the meat line like this? Where are their goddamn parents? Where are their fathers? Oh, that's right. They're not there. They're gone. They're gone. They're not there. And that's why, the number one reason why you see garbage like this, trash like this, institutionalized. And it is. It's an overused word. I will admit it. But it is institutionalized. It's fully accepted and integrated into the culture. You got skanky fucking men and skanky women that dominate everything. And then the haves and the have-nots start to separate themselves. And the have-nots are like, hey, I want a family too. And they settle for any fucking cheeseburger that comes along. Disgusting.
I have one. I gotta have one.
Oh, it's a double team.
Are we gonna fly you out? What you doing?
Oh, they smiling now.
I'll take us a long pass.
That's some crazy shit, isn't it? Let's get that crap out of there. We'll get up in the comments real quick and read a few of them off and see if we can get some instant wisdom. Y'all drop a lot of wisdom in these comments, and I like to read them. Sir Weed Bong Ventura, he had chick from Rocky Ford. Andrea Scout, no morals and no ethics. Celine, I have a great relationship with my dad. I hope that you do. I hope that you do. I hope that you respect your father, and I hope that he raised you correctly, not to be a slut and a fucking whore and giving away all your shit to everyone. You can pick and choose who it is that you give it to, but you should at least be somewhat discriminating about it. Thomas Martin, sex is only physical for them now, and they can no longer enjoy the romance of it. No, they want the romance too, man. Don't be deceived. They want the romance. They want the whining and the dining, but they want all of that shit even if they're not going to take you home or let you take them home. And then when you get there, if shit's awkward or weird, all of a sudden it becomes date rape. There's nowhere to go anymore. It ain't going to be no better in Southeast Asia or the Philippines, gang. It's already there, man. PJ Letta, they were removed by the state. They were bought off by the state. And that's all it took. That's all it takes to make people feel ingratiated, to feel like their time, their existence is better and more than yours. That's what they do. Radicalized online. Bro, this society is so fucking dead. Yeah, it is. The culture, especially, is filled with rot. Filled with rot. And it ain't going nowhere. Fools or simp fathers, abso-fucking-lutely. Lion of MGTOW, it's being rejected. Yeah. It doesn't know how to handle rejection, does it? Just a few minutes earlier, sitting there doing that, saying all of that fucking filthy shit to them fellas, which them motherfuckers shouldn't have been there to begin with, but you will always find simps to stand in a line. Remember that Tinder date where 5,000 dumbasses showed up? Yep. That tells you how far gone men are. They're gone, bro. Gone. Gone. There's no such a thing anymore. Brandon Trueblood, you already know, hamster. Might as well be. This is mental illness. Yeah, man. It is mental illness. This is pertinent. Lion of MGTOW. Save yourself, black men. Get the fuck out of the black box. Leave it be. Tell Blackistan to eat a dick. Or better yet, just don't tell him shit and leave. Finish it. Parking lot full of old Toyota Corollas. Mr. International, obese, unattractive, and a piss poor attitude. You goddamn right. A fucking crummy attitude. You know, I've been out on many a date with a woman that I didn't find particularly wonderfully attractive, but she had a very, very good personality. And that, for me, that makes up some ground. You know what I'm saying? It makes up points. It gives them points towards the looks that they don't have. But these bitches today, it's like there's no discernment whatsoever. None. Zero. They know that they're a truck 50. They know that they look like an uprooted tree stump. They know that shit. A basket of meat with some eyeballs on it. And somehow or another, they're just as valuable as anything else. Because I said so. And you know why they believe that? Because there's somebody always trying to get in their pants. That's not on them. That's on men. That's on men. 100% on men. Fucking disgusting. Channel 1800, personality, some semblance of character. Yeah, man, some. 3 and 3 at Hammerhand, monk mode, 11 years. No regrets. I'm moving into my 13th year. No regrets. None. I won't tell you that the time hasn't showed up where, yeah, I kind of wanted some pussy. But you get over that, man. You get over it quick, especially when you're thinking it to yourself, oh, yeah, I just saw that fella go to jail. Yeah. Oh, you mean he's back out after 6 months? Oh, you mean it was a fake case? Oh, yeah, that's right. Were there any signs? Nope. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go that route. I'm headed into 13 years, monk, and I'm happy to be that. I'm happy to be that. In a crazy, insane world, it's the most logical choice. Maybe not for you, but for me. Schlitz, malt liquor. When I was a young man, bigger females had some personality. Yeah, they don't have to have that now. They don't have to have that. They think just because of those fat fucking udders that they've got and that sloppy meat hole of theirs that they're bringing up on you, that's enough. That's enough. And like I just got done saying, it's enough. Why? Because there's 10 motherfuckers willing to fall into it and tell them so. Every day of the week. Men produce, women consume. Hammer, my father taught me one valuable lesson. You do not have to live with disrespect from anyone. Deal with said disrespect accordingly. I agree with you. You don't have to take shit off of anybody. But even standing up for yourself, there are consequences. There's consequences. And you have to accept that. If you can accept that, you're going to be awesome. All day long, every day. You will be a man unto yourself. You will be on Lonely Island. But being alone does not equate to being lonely. Compton, 2952, pride before the fall. Yes, sir. Celine, most women give it up at a hello. Disgusting. Yes, it is fucking disgusting. And they train the men around them to push them for that. You see, so when you get these outlier bitches that are sitting around talking about, where all the good men at? Well, they're an outlier. The actual culture don't give a fuck anymore. They don't care about romance. They don't care about getting to know somebody. I ain't got time to get to know somebody. I'm 28 years old. I want to have some kids. I'm blah, 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 blah. You gave all your best to people that came on your face, threw taxi cab fare at you, and told you to hit the fucking bricks. And you kept going back and doing it over and over and over. And then all of a sudden you're 30. Too bad for you. It will be very interesting to see where the culture is at in 15 years. If I live that long, hope to God I don't. Lee the Dragon, watching these folks every day reminds me of what I'm missing. I'm glad I'm missing that garbage. Absolutely. Micah L., that's on Weak Men. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Matt Downer, my pants are going to stay zipped up. Well, after this little foobar, I would suggest so. Oh, man. Sonny, Andriot, 84 Corollas are legends. Not these 84 Corollas. Crush a Grape, bags of shit. Tuvola Panapa, the modern simp will throw his fellow man under the bus, all for the chance of some used up, rancid Arby's roast beef flaps. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Wicked's Bane, Pride Before the Fall. I see a couple of y'all are familiar with your scriptures a little bit, your philosophies. That's good. Only fall if you're too weak to carry your own pack. For no reason, the average woman weighs more than 170 pounds and eats over 3,600 calories a day. They will soon outweigh men. And men are losing a point of testosterone every single fucking year. With all of the soy and estrogen that are being fed to them, the roles are going to be reversed very, very soon. It's not going to take that long before the end of this century. Oh, yeah. Silver Surf Studios going on 3 years. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations. Timothy So-Called caught another live. Where'd you catch it at? Did you catch it here? Did you catch it by the pussy? Where'd you catch it? Michael Guevara, 24 years, woman free. It's the best way to slow aging. Yes. They make you old fast, man, especially when they're fucking disagreeable. Celine, I always thought inner beauty was tantamount because most women use their external beauty for wickedness and to destroy men. And you left a little something out, Celine, to destroy other women as well. You all hate one another as much or more than you hate us. Schlitz Malt Liquor, my 20-something helper commented on his disgust for fat and sassy females. Now, I'm telling you, I have no issues with a larger woman. I am a larger man. Never had a problem with a big girl. See, the thing is that I've never been with a big girl. If we were just dusting around or something, maybe, a little bit. But as far as a long-term relationship, something like that, even a short-term relationship, no. Been with girls that are 5'9", 5'10", 140, 130, statuesque. Strange, isn't it? It's weird. They'll use a motherfucker for anything. Use you for anything. Timothy Sokol, ever seen a bulldog after eating a plate of mayonnaise? Andreas Scout, nearing 10 years of MGTOW monk. Happy anniversary, sir. Happy anniversary. MGTOW out of time. The best thing about MGTOW is having peace. You have to learn how to make that peace. You have to learn what that means. You know, people think that if you go and you call yourself a MGTOW, or you say, okay, today I'm a monk, that all of a sudden peace is going to fall over you. You're going to carry it to your grave. It's not true. That's not the truth. That's a fucking lie. You know, you have to struggle for your peace. I realize that that's a bit contradictory, but you have to struggle to get your peace. Awakened black heterosexual Black Ram 313. Peace. Oh, Black Ram in the house. 24 years is amazing. Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is. Good mother. Well, feminists do need to be destroyed. Yes, they do. These bovine scatology endorsing motherfuckers need to go the way of the dodo. And all of the summer bitches that support them. Gone. See ya. Goodbye. Put you all on the first shuttle flight to the dark side of the moon. Those are the motherfuckers that are destroying your society. Shun them. X them out. Shame them. Put your values on front and center. Put them bitches on Front Street. You see a whore being a whore, make sure she knows she's a whore. Don't tell her she's a queen or a princess. You go on and throw your ass out there. Oh, man, it's liberating. 3 and 3, congratulations to all the monks in the chat, of which there are several. Yes, congratulations, monks. Sir Yeetus, okay, I'm back. Yeet! Ryan James, because this is therapeutic, man. Shout out, Black Ram. Chihuahua D. King, great. Another I'm not like that in the chat. I don't know about that. I hadn't heard that, but yeah, females, I'm going to tell you straight in the chat. If you get rowdy, you won't get no protection here. Michael Guevara, Brother Yeetus, welcome back. Free Ross at Sir Yeetus. You on both streams? Silver Surf Studio, 453 in the box. Thank you. 453 sets of well-educated, classy eyeballs watching this old motherfucker spurg. Hey. Zoo, 99%ish attention information. Channel 1800, no character. It's so sad. It's always sad, man. Always sad. Black Ram 313, seeing a lot of my brothers in here. Salute. That's high praise coming from that man. Tell Oheen we say what's up. Mountain Monk, damn, missed part of this stream. Trolling, playing with fire, and John Anthony. And get that motherfucker. Kick that motherfucker. Yo bitch is low value, sir. Low value. And she's wearing a push-up bra. Them nipples are knocking her belly button. What the fuck's wrong with that guy? R. Miro, monk since 2011, but turned monk 2 years before Colin quits, so 13 years in. I can go with that. 3 and 3, fuck no. Timothy Sokol, monk was the rational choice. It is to me. It is to me. Black Ram 313, I've always failed at monk mode, but you know the risks, don't you? You know the risks. You know that anybody that you associate with, man, could turn on a fucking dime and really fuck your life up. And that's why I stress controlling your biology and learning how to live without that particular type of feeling. Or if you've got to have that feeling, keep it to yourself. You know, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. You know, keep it to yourself. If you work on it, you will get to the point where you don't need that. You know, you just kind of have to wean yourself off of it. It's like anything else that's addicting in life. It's a hell of a feeling. It's a great feeling, but it's a whole lot of effort for just a teeny tiny bit of time. And you have to weigh the benefits and the usefulness of that feeling against what you could potentially give up for it. For me, it was a no-brainer. It was just time to quit. Wicked's Bane, got to make the walls of Jericho to have peace within. Is that Jericho's or walls of the castle? 3 and 3. It takes a long time to actually be able to even feel what peace actually is. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. MGTOW Flight at Black Ram. Salute. We pump and let them dump. Park Trizzle, UC is firing up some roasts. We're moving in on 1 hour, gents. Just a few minutes short of an hour in this one. In this fucking Blastomatic that I just put out. In this expose. In this betrayal of humankind. These stupid, stupid people, women and men, show you just how fucking dumb they can be. Don't be them. Don't be them. There's nothing that they have or do that they can offer to you to sway you. And you should live your life that way. I try not to tell you what you should and should not do, but if I were you, I wouldn't give it a second look. The only reason that I put it out here so that you can see it is to show you just how ignorant these motherfuckers are. And that's all of us. That's all of us. We all got problems, man. JM, the OG himself, much love and respect, Black Ram. This has turned into the Black Ram tribute show. No issues there because Black Ram is much respected. Thank you for being in here. Davina Duckworth, good evening. Free Ross, this is like when there are two great parties on New Year's Eve and you can't decide which one you want to go to. Well, you don't have to decide because I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out. Moving in on 1 hour. We don't need to do any more. Gentlemen, it's always my pleasure. I enjoy hosting you. I might do another one tonight. Don't get your hopes up, but I might do another one tonight. Thank you to everybody that showed. Thank you for being here. 435 in the box. Much appreciation. Every day above dirt is a good day. You don't need excuses to live your life. You just need to do it.